Hey Bill, okay, I'm going to take you on a super quick tour here so this video is not too long. Here's the drill press I restored. You might have seen photos of this, I'm not sure. It's my dad's old drill press and he gave it to me and I restored it. And then this is my little XY table that I got off eBay and took it completely apart. It's got a little rotary thing in there. Anyways, this thing's pretty nice. And I've got a little my original vise that I used when I was a kid down here that I'm restoring. And you've seen the tool chest here. If we go over here, I'm in the process of this is my table. I think you saw the video for this. If not, I'll send you the link on YouTube. But I'm in the process of working on some stuff. I don't know if I told you I bought these CNC wheels off the Hubbard CNC guy on eBay, and he fucked me over on one of the wheels, the 20-tooth one. The motherfucker sent me one that had a hole drilled in it, and then when I contacted him and said, you know, what the hell is this? He says, oh, I didn't have time to wait for them to get me the right one, so they had a bunch laying around with holes drilled in the center, so I just got those instead. And I said, you gotta be fucking kidding me, man. I said, I don't want a CNC with a hole in it. And then the guy turns into a complete asshole and won't refund my money unless I send the whole thing back. I said, just send me a credit for half the price, for $4, you know, over PayPal. And the guy's like, oh, I can't do that. You can just either send it all or nothing. So, anyways, just venting a little there. Sorry. Here's some hammers that I got off eBay. These are blacksmith hammers. I'm getting ready to buy a vise. I mean a big old anvil so I can do some forging work. Anyways, somebody made these. I think they're custom forged. Got them for little or nothing on eBay. I don't know if you know, you can get some really beautiful steel out of printers. I have a hole. I'll show you here in a second. I have a hole. Here's my vise over here that I restored. And then here's my little air compressor over there. But when I go to garage sales, I get these little printers and stuff that people are throwing away. And I get all kinds of good stock for using on the Taig. Beautiful steel out of the printer rods. So I have a hole. That's my little stock right there. And as you can see, the Taig is taken apart because I'm cleaning it, and I was working on just cleaning up the motor. I'm gonna, as soon as the mill gets here, I'm gonna fabricate a thing to hold the motor off the headstock. So you can see it's kind of a mess right now, but you can see some of the stuff. That's the little milling table attachment for the Taig, but it really doesn't have the horsepower for what I need to do. And it's got a tailstock over here. But the Taig is great when it comes to drilling and threading. It's fantastic. And then a lot of my garage sale finds and stuff off eBay. Some little 2-inch micro chucks that are really great. And just different stuff I'm in the process of working on. I got some stuff, some old die stocks and tap handles down here. Anyways, this is what I wanted to show you. This is the welding cart that I made a few years back. As you can see, I've got my old gas welder on here. So I welded this all up, put a little handle on it, painted it, primered it, and painted it. Try to get the focus here, but you can see let's see if I can get the foot. Yeah, I just bought some Razor scooters. Tires for like $2 or $3 off eBay, and they've got the ball bearings and everything. And then I welded a nut. I drilled a hole and welded a nut on the inside, and then just used a stainless steel Allen head screw for the axle, and it worked out fantastic. And then for the foot, I did the same thing. Tack welded a nut, and then just put a little Allen head bolt in there for the foot. And then on the bottom, you can see there's a little center brace that I welded up here. I don't want to take the tanks off. I have them strapped on with some heavy-duty Velcro, but you can kind of see how it's laid out, and it makes for moving the welder around a real snap. Let me see if I can kind of show you here. You just kick it back, and then off you go. So that's pretty handy. And I put some expanded metal lathe, I guess, or whatever you call it, down here. See, let me set it down, and you can kind of see the construction on the back. It's a little bit dirty from the spider webs, but you can see I welded on some expanded metal here. And then I think I made it out of 3/4 mile steel tubing, and all the corners are mitered at 45 degree, and then I just welded it up, and it's been fantastic. I think the whole thing cost me, I think I calculated it out, I think the whole thing cost me, I think it's like $15 or something. And I welded a little angle in the handle there. So, and then you can see, oh, and then the other thing was I took some stock. Let me spin this around so you can see. And this is actually my old Craftsman welder that I've had ever since I was, I think, 16 years old. It's an oxyacetylene. But you can see on the back side the way the Velcro wraps around. It just wraps around this post right here, goes around the tanks, and then I welded a little, just a little bar stock here, 2 little U's, so that you could kind of come in around each tank. So, worked out pretty well. And then here you can see the back side of the axle, simply here where I welded the bolt on here, and they just came through with the stainless steel on each side. So anyways, that's it. And I don't do a lot of gas welding anymore because I've got a MIG, and I'm getting ready to get a Taig also, but it's sure handy to have that cart. Oh, and then here's, I don't know if I showed you this, on the R1 I put the Ohlins suspension on. So I took this thing out this weekend, ran around town, had a good time. So okay, so that's it on the welding tank. Thought you might enjoy seeing that.